Just like the ever-changing real estate market, the value of your home has likely changed over the years, and you may be pleasantly surprised by how much. Katie Dewar, a real estate agent at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties, is here with us to talk about 3 reasons why you need a real estate review. Exciting. Welcome,
Yes,
Katie.
thank you.
So, what is a real estate review?
So a real estate review is a quick snapshot of your home's value in today's current market. So I put in the demographics, the bedrooms, the bathrooms, square footage, garage stalls, stuff like that into the computer system. It looks at homes that have sold in your area in the last 6 months and compares them and spits out a range of value for you. Now it gives you a range because there's other aspects of your home that add value to it, but can't be put in a computer system. So with this range, it kind of just gives you a rough idea of what your home is worth. If you want a more precise value, that's where I come in as your real estate expert, and I can sit down with you and go through the more specifics and give you a further detailed range of what your home is worth.
Like if they've made upgrades, all those
Correct.
things. Yeah.
Yep.
And so why should someone take the time, to get a real estate review from you?
Well, it's nice to know your value.
Right.
Today's market is ever changing, and so just putting the drivers in the driver's seat is painless, it's easy, it doesn't cost the homeowners a dime for me to come and do a quick real estate review. Nice. And then that way you can look and decide what you want for your future. If you're thinking about selling and moving on, how much of a down payment would you have for your next house? What kind of money would you get out of this one should you sell, and things like that.
Right, yeah, it is a hot real estate market, isn't it?
It sure is.
And what's a benefit that can come from real estate review that maybe surprises people?
I think the one that people don't think about is updating your homeowner's insurance. So usually homes go up in value over time, but is your insurance policy keeping up, or are you underinsured? This happened a couple years ago in California. Wildfires spread through a community, took out half the town. People had owned their homes for quite a long time, or they had been passed down by generation, and ended up being that quite a few of them were underinsured. When they went to go rebuild, the rebuild cost of the home was almost double what they were insured for. And you just don't want to be in that position. None of us like to pay insurance premiums, but if the worst to happen, you want to make sure you're covered. And with lumber prices being where they are and skyrocketing.
Who would have thought?
Even people who had built last year, if you had to rebuild today, it would cost you $50,000 to almost $90,000 more than even last year to rebuild your home today.
Yeah. So imagine if you built 5 years ago. It's probably time for a review and see.
So
just
take
for
the real
that.
estate review, talk to your insurance agent, just make sure you're covered, because we never want to be in that position should the worst happen.
So, and then how can a real estate review with you possibly save some people some money?
Well, if you're going to stay in your home for a while and you're not thinking about selling, I suggest, looking at your current mortgage and maybe talking with a lender, seeing, is it time to refinance? Interest rates are still an all-time low. Sounds like they're not going to start ticking up until next year. So could you save by refinancing and getting a lower interest rate? Many people maybe didn't put 20% down when they got their mortgage. So looking at, has your home increased in value enough that you could drop your PMI, which is the private mortgage insurance, and that can save you anywhere from $75 or more dollars a month. And then lastly, are there some renovations you want to do? Maybe it's time, since you have some value in there, to do a cash out refinance or home equity line of credit or loan. And if you don't have a lender that you like, I have a resource of plenty of lenders that would be willing to help.
Yeah, wow, I love that. Like saving us all a bunch of money, maybe surprising us on our home value.
Yes.
Finding all those like hidden extra little bonuses. So such great information. Thank you so much. And what's the best way to get a hold of you for this review?
You can call me at 218-230-4134, or my email is kdewar@bhhspreproperties.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Katie. Appreciate you being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Coming up on today's show, a huge development in the case of Britney Spears' conservatorship. We have the latest next.